future, what do you see? I really need to know now, is there a place for me? If we're gonna survive, the dream must stay alive.
Authorities are appealing for calm throughout the evacuation process.
Has anybody seen Alice?
She went to the farm yesterday.
Did you say when she'd be back?
Not for a while, I shouldn't think.
Have you been upsetting my sister?
He was horrible to her.
No, I just told her to stop picking on me, that was all.
That's not true. He was rude to her.
If she's gone off, you've really upset her. And when she gets angry, she gets reckless. If anything happens to her, I'm holding you personally responsible. Do you hear me? I don't know why she didn't just smash your face in.
Treat him right, hey, Lex?
Okay, she has intruder alarms here, here, and here.
We already have them there, there, and there.
I know, but she wants backup alarms. And get this. She wants them by the night.
Yeah, well, Ebony's cracked. This is the Chosen we're talking about. If they get to the alarms, we're gonna need iron bars, not an extra set of bells.
Yeah, I can really see them going, run, run, they've got 2 sets of alarms.
Yeah, right. Almighty Zoot, you never warned us about this one.
Might there be something to eat? Trudy, why don't you go back to bed? I'll get you something.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Don't tell me nothing. You think I'm a fool. I know when I am being talked about. You'd love to know, wouldn't you? All of you in every detail.
Trudy, please.
Well, I am sorry to disappoint you, but that is my business and no one else's. So you can stop all your whispering and speculations because as far as you're concerned, nothing happened. Got it?
What? What did you say anyway?
Just pass the sugar.
Two things I won't tolerate. Sloppiness and lack of effort. I want 110%, and I'll get 110% if it kills you.
What's this?
Oh, just Ebony laying it on the line. She's worse than ever. You want the job? You do it my way. Or you get out and take your chances on the street. You hear me? I got a queue full of guys to take your place, and none of them is as ugly as you are. So make no mistake. You got nothing going for you. Arms at full stretch now! Spill the paint, and you're out. 10 minutes!
Ebony, you can't run a team on fear.
I can run a team on whatever terms I like. I get results. And if you're talking about fear, Danny, think about the torture the whole adult population went through when your old man screwed up. I suggest you get on with making up for that. Stick with the fluff, Danny. Leave the life and death stuff to me.
Here, hold this. Okay, where are you? Let me guess, you've got another story, right?
More than a story. This is something everyone needs to know about.
Slave labor at the mall. You seen how much work we gotta do here?
Joe.
And the Chosen.
Okay, call me slow, but, Doesn't everybody else know about the Chosen?
They know of them.
They're loony, they do nasty things. Is there anything else people have to know?
You saw Trudy earlier.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh, I figure the more that people know, the better prepared they'll be to deal with them if they have to.
Well, where do we start looking?
In the city. We'll find people who run up against them, get first-hand accounts. You up for it?
Yeah, absolutely.
What about this lot?
Well, it's 2 hours max.
Pleased to hear that. I've got a farm to run.
Yeah, but Alice is running the farm now, remember?
Ebony.
Bray, how's Trudy?
Fragile. It may have affected her more than we know.
It's good to see Ebony's back in her stride.
Not a bad thing. Especially if the Chosen decide to come back for Trudy and Brady.
Yeah, but it was nice to see a different side of her. Gentler, more vulnerable.
But it wasn't the real Ebony, was it?
Who knows? Some of us never reveal our true self.
Well, she certainly didn't act like the Ebony I know.
In what way?
Well, after the dance party, she came on with how she didn't want power anymore, just me. I mean, she was talking love and togetherness, and, well, it just wasn't like her, you know?
So you didn't believe her?
It was obviously another one of her strategies, and I lost it. Shot her down. Come on, I've heard it all before, Tyson.
Maybe. But I've reason to believe that this time, she meant every word.
I really appreciate this, Patsy.
Think nothing of it.
How do I look?
Almost handsome.
Thanks.
Now, what are you going to say when you see her?
Sorry?
Just sorry.
Well, no, I'll say hi, Salene, first, then.
Sorry. Well, I gotta tell you, Ryan, that's not gonna put her on cloud 9.
Well, what do you think I should say?
Ryan, it doesn't work that way. If you said what I told you to say, it wouldn't sound right.
Okay. No props. It'll be cool.
Just say it like you mean it and smile. She's still in Trudy's. You can catch her on her way out.
Right. Thanks. How do I look?
Ryan, go.
Ryan?
Thanks.
Oops.
What do you want?
Well, I was just wondering. When we're gonna get some real precautions in case we're attacked?
This isn't the time, Lex.
Well, no, you've seen my ideas. You like them even, and all I see is Ebony pussyfooting around, setting up a few more alarms.
Look, like Danny said.
I know. Mate, this isn't the time. But when is, Bray? Now, the Chosen could be on their way right now looking for Trudy and the baby. And all I see is a few more links of bell cable and you two eating each other's faces.
Hey! Look, leave it, Bray. I can now see what Alice was getting at.
Oh, yeah. And Alice slagging me off.
Hey, that's not fair. Alice has been looking out for you these past few weeks.
So what am I supposed to do, huh? Chain myself to the end of her bed?
She did not deserve what you said to her. How do you expect people to respect you if you won't respect people?
Alice?
And you want us to take you seriously.
Hi, Ryan.
Hey.
you doing there?
Just standing, really?
What for?
Everybody's gotta be somewhere. Where are you going?
Don't ask.
I just did.
Alice, I have to say the S word.
S?
Forget it.
How about we come back every 3 hours? I'll come back at 2, then you at 5, and so on.
It was the best we could do. Pity she didn't let us take the baby. She'd get more sleep.
You think that's all it's gonna take? A stupid grin?
Salene.
That Lex is about as subtle as a tank in overdrive.
Yeah, tell me about it.
The thing is, most of what he was mouthing off about in the cafe yesterday made sense. 24-hour vigils, outwatches, welding the entrances.
Yeah, but you heard Alice. You can't rely on Lex.
Ebony's ideas may not be wonderful, but at least she's focused. I'm starting to get the feeling that if the Chosen do come, there's nothing any of us can do to stop them, no matter how many ideas we come up with.
And what are you getting at?
We need reinforcements, allies. I think it's time we start talking to tribe leaders about pooling resources against an attack.
You're brilliant.
That means what we need is a tribal forum, right? Yeah, I'll get onto that now. And Ebony will need to be told. You'll see to that.
Hello? Alice?
You know why I'm here? I expected you. At least last time we talked, it was face to face. Is that better? What happened to the Ebony who allowed me to share her dreams? She woke up. Look, I'm sorry if things didn't work out the way we hoped they would. Look, if you're talking about Bray, just say so. I'll live. Now, if you don't mind. Is there nothing I can do? Yeah. Just forget the whole thing. Forget I ever came to speak to you. If that's what you want. But my advice? I took your advice, Tai-san, and it didn't work, did it? From now on, I advise myself.
Alice!
Over here.
Oh, no.
These are good. A bit small, but powerful enough. They need to be rigged onto a separate circuit from the others. If the primary system goes, well, they don't, so... when can... What's going on?
Nothing. I need to know if you're gonna walk away.
Is that right?
There's been a development. Do you want to know what it is?
Only if it affects security?
It does. But first I want to apologize. If you meant what you said the other day, I'm sorry if I didn't take you seriously.
The other day?
After the gathering, you said some things along the lines of, well, you said some things that most guys would want to hear, I guess.
Oh, that.
Yeah. And I just wanted to say something funny.
No.
Do I amuse you?
Far from it, Bray. You amaze me. Well, you actually thought I meant all that? Don't you recognize a wind-up when you see it?
No, you couldn't wind anyone up. You wouldn't know how.
Oh, Bray. I just did it to see what your reaction would be. And good old Bray is predictable as ever. So, what was that development you were talking about?
We're calling a tribal forum.
Great. I look forward to it.
You certainly do things in style, Alice.
It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Couldn't you have just tripped over and sprained an ankle like other people?
Next time, eh?
Well, if we didn't have to worry about this baby. Still, what's life without a challenge, eh? How are your legs?
I can't feel them, Lex. I'm scared.
Hey, look, come on. It's all downhill from here. You don't think I'd Lexi'd run out on you, do you? Easy. Let's take it easy.
Why don't you just go fetch the others?
I'd have to share all the glory? It's not my style. Look, as soon as I've sussed this out, I'll have you out of here as soon as possible.
Here, let me do that. Oh, no, don't worry. I'm just finishing. Oh, all right. Well, let me get rid of the diaper for you. Oh, no, it wasn't soiled. How's Ryan? Okay, I guess. You guess? We had a bit of a bust-up. Serious? Men are such complete and utter pigs sometimes, don't you think? I think. I mean, they just come up with whatever, no consideration of your feelings or anything. What was it? Something awful? Just childish and completely unnecessary. He wants to start a family. And I said no. I mean, I don't think I'm ready for that. Anyway, straight out of the blue, more or less, he said that if he'd been Bray, I would have said yes. Do you think that's so insensitive? Accusing me of wanting a baby by Bray. Mm-hmm. Ryan, saying I wanted Bray's baby. The soup, it looks delicious. Thanks. You think so too, don't you? Salene, only you know the answer to that one.
So, what brought you up to the farm today?
I felt like some fresh eggs.
Liar.
I came to see you.
Me?
Yeah. And do something I don't do very often, or ever.
What's that?
Say I'm sorry.
Is this gonna work, Lex? Lex?
Well, we'll give it our best shot.
But is it gonna work?
There's always a chance.
Not much of one.
No.
We're friends, aren't we, Lex?
Friends for life, Alice.
Kiss me, Lex. Once for luck. Let's do it. I've always had hopes. Remember when I thought Bray was Brady's father? I used to envy you so much. Even when the truth came out, he used to be around you all the time because of Brady. And I used to think, why can't that be me?
And now? I mean, now you're not with Ryan?
Back to dreaming. I mean, nothing's gonna happen while Danny's on the scene. And I don't want to hurt Ryan. It's just, I get this feeling of excitement whenever Bray's around.
It shows.
It does?
Yesterday, when you walked in and Bray was here, it showed then.
God, if you noticed it, I mean...
Salene, I'm sure no one else has. But it sounds like Ryan might have done.
Trudy, promise me you won't tell anybody what I told you about how I feel about Bray. Promise?
Your secret's safe with me. Let's start with Sector 4. That's where the Chosen had their headquarters.
Hold it right there.
What gives?
Where are you going?
Out?
For how long? You're needed for defense work.
Is this some kind of a joke?
Okay, you said do the backup alarms and, oh, we did them.
Yeah, that was just a start. We're nowhere near being fully secure. You won't be going anywhere today.
That's ridiculous.
I don't deal in the ridiculous. Just the necessary.
We don't live in a police state yet. There's a certain thing called freedom of movement. You can't do that!
I just did. I will take whatever steps I need to make this place safe.
If safe means being a prisoner, I'd sooner be at risk.
Look, Ellie, it doesn't look like we've got any chance. Look, we'll take a rain check for now, but just promise me you won't go out there by yourself.
Okay.
You've got one chance, Alice, and one chance only. As soon as you move this, the whole thing's gonna drop. You have to wriggle free quickly, just in case this one can't take the weight. Are you set? And on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go!